First off, we give all praise to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahshua.
Shalom to all the elders and Akim through that precepts.
I can understand it.
Okay, now we out here downtown Baltimore, Maryland, panning the camera a little bit out on a Saturday evening, well not evening, excuse me, Saturday afternoon, and you see a lot of people are not around. Maybe they are practicing their social distancing. Okay, you can't even go in the stores more than 10 people allowed in any of these stores. This is something that has not happened in our lifetimes. It's very significant, exciting, but also terrifying times too. It's a mix of everything. But the Lord already gave you the script that He was going to destroy this system in any way, shape, or form. Economically, okay? The morale of America and these neighboring countries is all low, right? The Most High said He was going to bring it all down low.
Let me start at 7.
Yes, sir.
I want to step in the golden cup. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, starting at verse 7. Bring it out. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand.
Right, so the Most High, who has set these nations up to do what they do? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He set, as it Psalm 77. The Most High is the one that gave this man the power that he has. Okay? It had been a golden cup in his hand. You know.
That made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
Right, and that mad means out of order. There's no order in this world. You know what I mean? Offer the vibration of the beast. Hey, Shalom, out. Oh, they good. How you brothers doing? Good. Y'all listening to But everybody's drunken off of the wine of this. I like that garment too.
That's exciting times we get, man.
Yeah, hey, people practicing their social distancing.
Yeah,
You don't see nothing going on.
Man, we got the angels around us, man. Without this stuff.
The angels encamp around them, the men of the world.
You know, 24/7, we gotta live in this.
We was just saying that, you know, that this is exciting times, but a lot of people are terrified too. But if you grounded and rooted in this truth, you already know through much tribulation we're gonna have it. So that's what it is.
At least you gotta get this kingdom, man.
That's right.
Whatever the Lord got your life to be set up, you gotta embrace it, man. You gotta embrace it. Yeah, I ain't gonna interrupt y'all, brothers, man.
That's all good. Hey, tell them brothers Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, bro.
Keep going, bro. Okay. Back, Jeremiah 51, this is verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and
Suddenly
destroyed.
falling. What did the Lord say? How He's gonna come as a thief in the night? So Babylon, which means confusion, right? You see nothing but confusion here. But it's going to be taken down suddenly, without warning. But really, it is a warning. What do you think we're doing right now? We don't upload the videos for our health, but for our spiritual health, yeah. But it's a job. It's a message, and we're out here to try to train up Israel to be prepared for times like this. So you're not being terrified or being pushed in a corner when they are coming with this madness. COVID-19 or whatever they're going to push. That mark of the beast is coming.
I was going to say this too. Like, for all you scoffers too, it's your chance, man.
Right.
You know?
Verse 9. That's like back to 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take blame for her pain, and so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
They would have healed Babylon. There's no healing for this place. Okay? At all. Could I get Jeremiah 8 and 6? Well, hold on, let me look for it. Read that again, I'll get it.
Okay, Jeremiah 51 and 9.
Bring it out.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
That is lifted up even to the sky, and the Most High is looking down on this place with disgust. This is Jeremiah 8 and 11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. There is no peace here. right? They're telling you that they're doing all these quarantines to benefit and to stop the spread of this man-made, unknown boogeyman threat that you don't even know if it truly exists. Fine, all right.
This is Psalms 28 and 4.
Bring it out.
Give them according to their deeds and according to their wickedness of their endeavors.
Give them according to their what?
Give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors.
To the wickedness of their own endeavors. So you engage in wickedness, the Most High is going to reward you with wickedness.
Right.
Us as Israel, you just got to pray for mercy. Because really, when you in a society like this, there's wickedness at every turn. You wake up and your environment's wicked. Alright? That's why you need this shield, man. Which is the Holy Bible. That's a shield, bro.
Right.
You need it, man.
Give them after the work of their hands, render to them their desert.
Keep going.
Because they regard not the works of Yahweh, nor the operation of his hands, he shall destroy them and not build them up. Blessed be Yahweh, because he hath heard the voice of my supplication. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am humble. Therefore my heart greatly to rejoice, and with my song will I praise him.
And with my song book, I'll praise him. So we're, just like what we're doing right now, we're chanting down Babylon. This is like a song.
Right.
But for most people, it's like annoying. What's the most annoying type of music? Esau's death metal music?
Country.
Yeah, that's probably the least enjoyable type of music. Our music is like that to the world. It's unenjoyable. Nobody want to hear it. They don't even know the lyrics. They can't dance to it, but the elect dance to it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, heavy metal right in there with it.
Hey, yeah, Con, put that out. Yeah, that's weird.
Psalm 75 and 4.
Bring it out.
I said unto the fool, deal not foolishly.
Yeah,
And-
deal not foolishly. Okay? Like, don't trust when they get a COVID-19 vaccine, you don't take it. Keep going.
And to the wicked, lift not up the horn.
And we done heard too about this brothers that know this truth that are freaking out about coronavirus. Man, that was very disappointing to hear. Brothers that we knew personally that's freaking out over this. Alright? Keep going out.
Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck.
And that's the point. Speak not with a stiff neck. And the white man agrees with that, but that's all they do. Hey, speak not with a stiff neck, right? But that's all you people do.
Right.
You bunch of proud damn devils, man. Cardboard box.
For promotion cometh neither from the east nor from the west.
Right, see? So the Most High is the one that promotes anything that happens, whether it's good, bad. Keep going.
Nor from the south.
North from that's all the directions, man. Keep going.
But God is the judge.
But the Most High is the judge. The Most High is the ultimate power, the ultimate judge. He's the judge and the jury too.
Right.
Keep going.
He putteth down one and setteth up another.
See that? He put down one and set up another. So the current system you see now is going to get put down.
Right.
You see it getting put down. People are in a state of fear. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to buy or sell, but pretty soon they're going to push that market of beast and shit. This is like a perfect segue for them to do it. They talking about Trump, what he said, everybody will get $1,000 to hit their bank account. What if they tell you gotta take the chip first? And then you get your $1,000.
Yeah.
Keep going. That's why I say a gift destroys the heart.
Yeah.
It really does.
And
You
well,
think this? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say all the masses are like sheep, and you gotta get them to, you gotta train them up to follow, where you want them to go. Feed them to the slaughter. You know, it's all getting all the pieces are being put together. Like everyone has reacted to this whole corona thing. See them practicing it.
Read on that.
For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup.
You want to know what?
For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup.
That's the cup of judgment. Now, didn't we just read how the Lord, Babylon, been a golden cup? That's our judgment. The hell that we went through in this society, that's the Lord pouring out his wrath. And he used Babylon to do it. It's been a golden cup, and the wrath is poured on the Israelites, man. Because the whole world, it's all about Jacob and Esau. But what is it saying, Esdras? Esau is the end, and Jacob is the beginning that follows. So we're going to follow. Now, it didn't say Moab follows, or Ammon, or white nationalists follow. They think they're going to take their country back. So the country was never theirs. You lost the Civil War, you alt-right damn crackers. You don't know that, man? I'll tell you why. The fake Jew been running your thing since the beginning.
For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red.
And the what?
And the wine is red.
And the wine is red.
It is full of mixture,
Yeah.
and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
All the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink it. Come on, go ahead,
This is Jeremiah 49, verse 12. You know, for thus says Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
So you see that? The wicked's not gonna go. The wicked's not gonna go unpunished. Okay? And keep your mind sober, bro. Don't worry about what they're pushing in the media. Still pay attention, but don't lose your focus and lose your mind over it. All right? Keep going. Because it's really flooding the airways with this stuff.
Verse
A
13.
week and a half ago, as far as the United States, they was just talking about COVID-19 in Washington State. Now it's in every last state. And we're in Maryland. There's cases in Baltimore where we live. There's 2 deaths so far, allegedly. So this thing is continuing to gain steam. I don't think the kids is going back to school on the 27th. They're going to keep it, you know.
I was just watching and reading, they said New York as of Friday had 1 corona death every hour all day Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I was watching BBC News, and they was talking about that these kids over in England, UK, they might not see school for it might be a year. They've got a lot of people that's losing their jobs. They don't know what they're gonna do, you know. And like the same thing, like you was talking about Trump talking about giving $1,000 to people, and so here it is. Their government is talking about helping them out, helping the people out, but you know, but at what cost? So it's a lot of things that's going on, it's worse in other places than it is here. But you know what? It's like America was the last people to start getting it. So it's going to escalate. Because you got these young people that when you show them in in Texas on the beach, they're ignoring to stay away from each other, social gatherings, and they showed the beach was jam packed. So it's going to spread. It's going to spread, man.
Oh yeah, think about all those cruise ships. Everyone wants to go on vacation. Everyone wants the weather to break.
Verse 13. For I have sworn by myself, says Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Right, and what was Basra? That was like the chief city of Idumea.
Right.
Read that again, please.
For thus says Yahweh, behold, they who Salakia, verse 13. For I swore by myself, says Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Yeah, like look at America now. Look how everyone is practicing the social distancing. You know, you see the effects of that. You know, all the curses are coming on Esau, for example. You know, Esau's the end of the world. So you're gonna see his judgment brew up.
Exactly.
And that's the knowledge we hold, that we know that's the game
These are
plan.
the warning signs that the Lord has given us to have discernment to know what time we live in.
Come.
This is Lamentations chapter 1, verse 1. You know, how doth the city sit solitary? Solitary. So like how does the city sit solitary that was full of people?
All right, look where we are right now. This place is supposed to be bumping with the weather being like this. But with what's going on, there's barely anybody out. Continue on.
How has she become a widow? She that was great among the nations and princes among the princes,
All right.
among the provinces, how has she become tributary?
All right, so look what's going on. Everything is shut down. Everybody check to check. There's no importing and exporting going on. How is anybody supposed to recover from this if it's check to check? If anybody has an idea, let me know. But I don't know how anybody could bounce back. And you talking about you gonna give somebody $1,000 or $5,000. That's not getting anybody anywhere, man.
Yeah, the gift destroyeth the heart, yeah.
Gift destroyed the heart. You gonna see that $1,000, that $5,000, and you gonna be like, oh, I'll do whatever I can do, whatever I need to do to get that. Cause when I went to the grocery store, they ain't have no toilet paper, they ain't have no chicken. If I get the money, I'll be able to get that.
Right.
But you're gonna find yourself in a hard, bad way. Right. Continue on.
Verse 2. She weepeth sore the night.
All right, so a lot of people are kirking out. There's probably tears being shed right now in the nights. People losing sleep over this whole thing. When the government come in and say everything got to be shut down, nobody can gather. All the while, with all their underhanded dealings, who knows what they're doing?
Hey, how's it going?
We already dealt with him before.
I see you guys got me.
What's up?
I see you all kind of green. I just wondering what it's about.
Yeah, we reading the Bible. Okay? And what we talking about is the Hebrew Israelites.
Well, I'm smoking. I don't want to be disrespectful.
And all right, yeah, we got social distancing too.
Yeah,
But we're talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and scattered abroad are the true Jews of the Bible.
We're all over the place.
Do you believe in God?
Huh?
Do you believe in God? Do you know that God is the one that's doing all this coronavirus and
Look,
stuff?
check this out, right? Look, nothing happens without God's permission. Number one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, God, yes. Yeah. Because mankind's been sinful. So look. Just like he did with the house of Israel. I mean, he brought things upon them because they would not listen.
Exactly.
And that's what's going on right now. Because people aren't listening.
Exactly.
So therefore, you know you can change it into some political bullshit, which people do. And I've done it myself. But it comes down to it, man. It's the wrath of God, man. But mankind's not listening. I mean, look in the book of Revelation.
Huh? Conrad?
C-O-N-R-A-D.
My name's Yakalba. Yakalba. That's all good. I'll give you one in the head. That's all good. Hey, what's your lineage on your dad's side? I'm just curious.
I think he's, I really don't know. I'm just a dolphin, so,
Okay.
you know. I heard Scottish, but I don't know. I
I
heard
got you.
Navajo Indian. I don't know.
Good. So you remember earlier when I was talking about the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans
Yes.
are Israelites, but you also have Israelites that are scattered amongst other
Oh,
nations.
yeah, everywhere, man. Russia.
Yeah, everywhere.
A
Yeah.
lot of people think Polacks are Polish. No, they're not.
Yeah,
They're
yep.
Jews.
You're right.
They're Jewish.
Some of them, yeah.
Believe. Scattered abroad.
So we're out here looking for the lost sheep. are the house of Israel.
I just like that.
Did you know that-
tunic he's got on?
Oh, it's very
beautiful,
good.
man.
But this is part of our
I just wish
ancient.
it had lions on it though, Judah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Judah is a tribe of Israel.
Yes, yes.
Did you know in the Bible it speaks about salvation,
Yes, sir.
but salvation is only for the Jews? Were you aware of
Well,
that?
that's what he says, but he got another little flock that he also talked about, the Matthew.
What about Matthew?
And Jesus said, I got these people, but I got another little flock. I don't know what that meant.
Oh, I have other sheep also, and they must
Other
be
sheep
one
also,
fold.
they kept their-
Because that was now. Do you know the history with Israel as far as under King Solomon there was a split?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you had the southern kingdom go with Rehoboam, and you had the northern kingdom go with Jeroboam.
Jeroboam,
And
right.
so the northern kingdom is what the Messiah was saying.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Bring them back to the one fold.
Yeah, come to the land of Judah. Come
Yeah,
to the
but he
land
was
of
still
Judah.
only.
Right.
Can I get Matthew 24?
24 more. I got
And
it.
start at. Hold on.
Can I bring this?
Oh, go ahead. Al.
This is St. John chapter 11. I'm going to start at verse 49. Bring it out. And one of them, named Caiaphas, being the high priest that same year, said unto them, Ye know nothing in at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and the whole nation perish not. And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus should die for that nation, and not for that nation only, but also he should gather together in one the children of God that were scattered abroad.
The children of God that was scattered abroad. That's
Right,
right.
right.
That's the Gentiles.
No. You gotta remember, Paul was a Gentile. Yeah, he was the Roman citizen.
He was.
Haven't it been?
Slack it,
He
boss.
was. No, he was. He read until he saw.
If you read Romans, the 11th chapter, it says Paul was a Benjamin.
This is
Right,
this is
you're right.
This is, yeah, I was just about to bring it. Romans 11 and 1. I say then, hath God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham of the tribe of Benjamin. He just had Roman citizenship, but he was Israel.
Slack it.
In the citizenship, he's both at the same time. Because you can't be one with the other singular.
Hey, hey, my man. Hey,
I'm not
Slack.
arguing with
Oh, no. Could you say that again? Could you, what did you say? He was what?
He was both. Are you
Oh,
from the
okay.
tribe of Benjamin? And it's true.
Yeah, true, yeah.
True, right? On the road to Damascus, when he got blind down, he got thrown down on the ground. He goes, I have nothing but a Gentile. So therefore, and that was what? Acts, 8, 9 maybe, something like that. No. I'm not here to argue nothing.
No.
But let me tell you what I believe. I believe God is love, and I don't mean sexual love. I'm talking about love. People twist that shit all around. If you don't believe me, go to Romans 1, 18 to 32.
Oh, I'm gonna read you something real quick.
Yes, sir.
So we were talking about, not to get sidetracked, and we can get into what the love is
Yes,
as
sir.
well. What Jesus' mission was and who he died for.
He died for his
Somebody give me 2 John 6.
Luke 24:19. And he said unto them, What things? And they said unto him concerning Jesus of Nazareth, which was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people. And how the chief priests and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death
Recording it?
and have crucified him.
They
But,
had crucified him, right? So we know.
They did. They crucified him.
Yeah.
Smoke that back then.
but we trusted that it had been he which should have been redeemed, which should have redeemed Israel.
Which what? See that again, please?
But we trusted that it had been he that should have redeemed Israel.
Keep going.
Right.
And beside all this, today is the third day since these things were done.
So he had redeemed Israel.
Right.
So there's 18 nations. Not everyone's Israel. So the point is, the Messiah came for his people. Like it says in Matthew.
Initially, yes.
No, all the way.
Well-
At what point did it switch, you think?
Well, there's no point that it's split. No, I looked at that. And you know what? I agree with that 100%. And I agree with this one 200%. And this here, that's Revelations 1:11.
Right.
I agree with that 100%.
We're talking about the salvation now.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
we
talking
agree
about
with
salvation,
stuff,
right?
but now
But
we
look,
disagree on something now.
St.
So
John
let's talk about it.
14:6. Can you
Somebody
read that
quote.
out loud?
St. John 14 and verse 6.
14,
Yeah,
6,
14 verse 6. Read it out loud.
My house are many mansions.
No.
Yeah, that's verse 1 on down, right?
This is St. John, chapter 14, verse 6. You know, Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
No man.
No man cometh
No
unto the
man.
Father but by me.
Yeah, we agree with that. But
Right.
get Matthew 1 and 21. Who's the man that can come to
Hey,
him?
look, bro,
That's the
I
whole
want to be
point.
saved. All I know is
Well,
I
no,
get
if you're
killed
not
right
an
now.
Israelite, no, you're not. That's the whole point.
Well, guess what?
Let me get Matthew.
Like, how do you think we slack? Yeah, you mind if I address?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, how do you think we got here? You know what I mean? Slavery, right? Slavery,
I
right?
came through the same book.
Slavery.
Well, I came through the same book, yes.
No, I'm saying, that, how do you think the so-called Negroes got here? We got here in slavery. We're not from here. We have American citizenship. That's the same thing with Paul. You know what I'm saying?
And what bothers me is this. Can I say this without getting beat up? Look, what I don't understand is this.
Wait, hold on a second. No, because there was points that we had to make first. All right? So
We're
gotta
not
do
going to
things-
forget your point.
We got to do things with decency and
And I appreciate that. Hey, bro, what's your name, sir?
Mashak.
That's all. Nice meeting you, brother. Conrad.
All right, Conrad, we're going to read the Bible. We're not going to talk over
Matthew chapter 1, verse 21.
Right.
Now,
And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
Call his name
Or
Jesus.
you should save this people from sins.
Thank you. So you should save his people. So what was his nationality? What was Jesus' nationality?
He was airman.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Jesuit, same thing.
No.
What nation did he come from?
Jerusalem.
Right, he was an Israelite, correct?
Right.
From the tribe of Judah.
Right.
So his people would be fellow Israelites.
Right.
So he came for his people.
So let me ask you a question. Because I'm like, maybe I drank too much today. I don't know. Let me ask you a question. So am I condemned to hell?
If you're not an Israelite, I mean, if you're not an Israelite, yeah, you are, man. You gotta go into slavery at that
My
point.
birth mother's last name was Wolf,
Now I'm gonna say this.
and that's straight through.
Say again.
That's all I know about her. She was pretty too. That's all I know about
And you don't know
her.
anything about your dad, though, right?
Oh my God. Oh, I know a lot about that cocksucker. I can pick up this fucking thing and throw it at him right there.
Okay.
For real.
Hey, that's a
Swing it at
good
him
point
and
for
hit
you.
it.
Hey,
He was a gun runner in the Hell's Angels.
he was a Hell's Angel.
Yeah.
Okay,
What was
hey
that
man. All you got
Well,
hope for,
I'm mad.
you
I'm
got
mad.
hope that you're an Israelite,
He
you know,
was-
and we ain't, the Most High knows you are. At least you coming in a humble
Yeah, I
spirit.
came here because look,
I'll say that.
I talked to Gary over here, right? I'm like, what's going on here, right? I seen the other brothers down there. They
But
won't even talk to
Conrad,
me.
Conrad,
Yes, sir.
so these scriptures that we're reading, are you understanding what it's saying?
Yes, sir.
That he only died
Yes,
for
sir.
Israel, though.
Right.
So how you feel about that?
I feel blessed inside. That's something.
That he only died for Israel.
No, I'm not saying, no. Well, let me see, I gotta say this.
You gotta
Conrad,
think
you
I
gotta
believe
let
he
your
came
yay
for
be-
everybody, for real. If but I understand what the scripture says. I understand that,
Right.
and you can't rewrite the scriptures.
No.
That's bullshit. Pardon my language.
Somebody got the 2 John 6? Because you said something about love, too.
Absolutely. Second John, verse yeah. 2 John.
2 John verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
Right, that we walk after his commandments and loving
Right.
one another. The whole New Testament is talking about love. We're talking about amongst your people. You know the church try to hijack that.
Oh,
It-
and they've been doing that shit for years.
yeah, 'cause
Pardon
they
my
was
language.
they
I'm
epistles.
sorry. I apologize.
It's all good. They just words, man. It's all good. They just epistles that were written
This means love.
that were written by Israelites to other Israelites.
it's a federal crime to read somebody else's mail. So look, you gotta figure out if your spirit is convicted by these words of the scriptures.
No, I'm not. No, look. If nothing else, it's
Confirmed.
consolidated, right? It's all together. Yeah, just
You
like
just
that.
did.
You're-
You try to hit me with the
you're-
Wakanda forever?
look,
Don't
look,
believe
no,
that.
I'm
Oh,
doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, stop.
No, I wasn't doing that.
What you doing, man?
No, look. I'm not under the next one.
Okay.
Not conviction. Not.
I know you were strong. Here, let me bring him again.
See, like that's a fake Jew, but we're the real ones. That's what.
Follow your hoodie.
Atala Yehudi.
That's what we be saying. They're the ones that push all this media.
What I was trying to say, Conrad, is if your spirit bears witness with the word,
You're
you're
good.
strong possibility you're an Israelite. man.
Damn right. Look, hey, bro. There's only one thing I've been guilty of, and that's making promises and not fulfilling them. Because we all do that, you know. And we try to make bargains with God, and you can't do that. Because God is God. I mean, we're His creation. How can we bargain with God for real, you know? But sometimes it's just like when we're in a low point, it's like now, I just lost my bank card.
All right, comrade. We're gonna get back into the word though. We want,
Yeah. Can I
But-
bring one up?
Go ahead.
Oh. I like this right here. That one. I like that
This
one.
is close to
Yeah,
what the
there's
image. This is a
114,
lot closer to what the
111,
image is.
14, yeah.
Right. And you know that the Lord had
Yes, I
melanated
do.
skin and everything.
Yes, sir.
Right. That's good.
That's good.
Are you looking forward to seeing this place be destroyed?
Let's put it this way.
Are you looking forward to seeing this place be destroyed?
I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I can't say it's up there. Yeah, the kingdom of heaven's supposed to be inside of us, however, but when I die, I'm not trying to think of it. It says all the members of the earth shall be cut off. So therefore, I agree 100%. Because, I mean, think about it. People are really up in heaven looking down on you. And they see you going through the hardships. They say God will take away every tear from your eyes, and therefore, He's not going to let you see no bullshit. Your family going through bad. No. It makes the word into a lie.
Can I say
I've
something?
been searching for it, yes, sir.
Because you know when you die, you're just going into the spiritual realm. And then you're going to stay there and get some rest. And then you're going to come back. And underneath the sun, where the scripture says, which is earth, is where you serve your judgment.
Yes, sir.
So if you do wickedness in this lifetime and you die, you go to the spirit realm, you get a rest, and 3 or 4 generations later you come back and you get your judgment, and it plays out here on the earth.
Let me answer your question, man. You guys are like these dudes down here, but they won't even talk to me. I can't understand why.
Well,
And I thank you for that, man. I appreciate that, really. Really, thank you.
well, we're supposed to speak to everybody, and even if you're not outside of the nation of Israel, everybody's going to have to get what their judgment is on this earth, because everyone has a judgment. Israelites have a judgment.
So, Galatians, believe it.
Right.
I
So
know that's right.
I'm happy you said that,
Yes,
because
sir.
Bring it out.
Galatians 5.
it's Romans 8:16.
Bring it out.
The Spirit itself bear witness in our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. So this resonates with the Spirit.
I know that's right. Thank you.
Because you see this? What happened to so-called blacks, the Native Americans, also happened to the Latinos, Hispanics. What they did to that, they didn't realize these were the children of Israel all this happened to. And when they came through and they came and conquered and did this to bring the so-called Southern Kingdom over here to America. And this is all prophesied in the scriptures.
Yeah, well, it is, and that's Christopher Columbus.
Yeah. Christopher Colombo, a fake Jew.
Well, but he was a Spanish motherfucker. Fuck him. No
Yeah, he
offense.
knows.
Yeah, he knows a lot more than some.
Could be. I ain't gonna lie.
They're going to undercovers, man. In the Acura. Get that, Ock. Get that, Ock. That's the cop car right there, the Acura.
You reap what you sow, right?
Dang it.
But,
Same thing he did to us is going to happen to them. You want to get them in check. That's the reward.
Nobody else see it.
My reward is
It's a narc. It's like
said,
Spain.
you
It's
reap
like
what
Spanish.
you sow, right?
yes, sir.
This is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. See, it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to
them that trouble you. And so this was trouble that was put. So the people that did this is what's going to happen to them.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, you're not attributing that to me. Is that one?
It's not, and it's not. I'm gonna let you know.
No, I need that.
I'm gonna give you an honest
Yes,
answer.
sir.
And it's not a black and white thing. It's a nationality thing, because it was not only the so-called white men that did that.
Picture right there is really fucking me up.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's not only the white man that is got to pay for it. The Arabs, Islam, Moab, the Japanese, the Chinese, all nations, when the one you call Jesus Christ comes back, this is what's going to happen. They're all going into hardcore bondage and slavery, because at one point in time, every nation underneath the earth had Israelites in the captivity, and they came in together to do this to us, to lead us into this. Psalms 83, and so they have to pay. All nations going to have to pay. Jeremiah 30:16.
Call them.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee I will give for a prey. That's the judgment. That's the judgment, because
Yeah, we're moving a little bit.
down there.
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro. Yeah, fuck that guy, man.
Yeah,
I was moved from over there with their friend.
Hey,
He said down
don't
there.
even give it a reason or explanation. Okay, so you understand? Yeah.
He said move down there. We already been down there.
So in other words, they want you to move when nobody else can like.
First of all, this business is not even open.
All of
It's
this
not
is
open. I mean, it's closed, man. It's been closed for what?
No,
Closed for
they can
11
They
months.
can telling us we can't push for where we dealt with him twice.
Look. But look, if you go in the amphitheater right here, hey bro, if you go in the amphitheater, they can't say nothing. They can't say nothing to you. They can't say nothing to you, bro.
He said you can go this way.
No. Go in the amphitheater right there in the middle. Right there in the middle, down in the bottom. They can't do nothing to you.
I'm gonna read this again. It's Jeremiah 30:16.
Yeah, I already got that.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. And that's for the Israelites.
Yeah, I got that down.
Hold up. It's gonna happen
I
to
like
the
your
people.
Bible,
Hold
man.
up, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna happen to the people that put our people in slavery. They gonna be devoured just like they devour us. See, they lynched us, they did all that, made us pick cotton, all this. It's in the whole Bible. Oh, I got one for you.
Yes, sir.
Deuteronomy 28:63. And it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoiced over you to do you good and to multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you and bring you to naught, and ye shall be plucked from up off the land whither thou goest to possess it. And this is in Deuteronomy when Moses was talking to the Israelites.
I got one for you.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah, good.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. So that scattering amongst all people from one end of the earth to the other, that will cause a mixing of the phenotype. So you will have Edomites with a melanated complexion.
Right, look.
And you will have Israelites that look like us.
Right, exactly. Right, hold on. Look, check this out.
Hold
You
on,
know what it
hold on,
said?
let's finish up. Hold up. So you
That
gotta
was
understand.
special for you, Conrad.
Yeah, because you gotta understand. Because the reason why he went into that to let you know. Because most people come up here and they be like, they see this and they see the poster, they think it's just a black and white thing. It's not a black and white thing. We talk black and white because that's what people
Political
understand.
shit.
And so
Political
then when they
bullshit.
get an understanding, then we go into and let them know through transatlantic slave trade, we've been scattered through all the four corners. So you're gonna have Israelites
Okay.
looking like Japanese, Chinese.
Well,
They're gonna be
can you repeat that?
looking like brother like this.
Please.
Hold on.